My family and I, we live about 5 kilometres away from the flight path of Perth Airport. For the most part, I don't actually hear the planes, but there was a morning a few weeks ago where I was hearing them a lot in an early morning. One after the other was flying in. I didn't appreciate it much at that time, but I've known times in the past where friends and family are maybe coming in from over east or overseas, and I've been really keen to think, I wonder if that's them flying in. The purpose for our listening makes all the difference about how well we listen, isn't it? As disciples of Jesus, which just really means learners of Jesus, we can learn from Jesus' example that we have recorded for us in Scripture, but we also learn from the living, risen Jesus by His Spirit. Jesus alluded to this ongoing learning from Him when He spoke in the hearing of those who were both for Him and against Him in John 10. He said these words, "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." Each month here at Mounties, the ministry leaders, the pastors, take a morning and go sit quietly, intentionally waiting on God. We report back to one another after the morning about what we feel God has been saying, whether it's He's given us scriptures or songs, phrases, key words, and there's often a resonance between multiple people about what He's been saying. We take these things He's been saying, we watch for the fingerprints of God as He moves through the year, and we take hold of that for our planning for the coming year. It's a brilliant practice, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. Well, a couple of weeks ago, when I was asking God about how He wanted me to use that morning, I was drawn to Psalm 106. I've been reading other Psalms around that, and it just seemed a natural one to follow on with. Within this psalm, it talks about Israel's history, and there's a call to remember the lessons learned from Exodus out of Egypt. As I was reading, some of the phrases used about Israel were actually a bit of a caution to my own heart and experience. Among many things that resonated, there was this passage from verses 12 and 13. "Then they believed His promises," that's Israel, "and they sang His praise. But they soon forgot what He had done and did not wait for His plan to unfold." In my own experience, I know the purpose for which God has called myself and my family to come to Mounties and to be a part of what God is doing here. Although there are plenty of things I'd love to see happen at some stage, I need to actually be in a posture of listening to the Good Shepherd's voice and wait for His plan to unfold. Those are the words that really are a check on my own spirit. I can't expect to be doing everything He's cast vision for in the first year. Things take time, and He wants to prepare me and us together for the right time and action for those things to happen. Otherwise, I'm just going to burn myself out doing things out of my own strength. I won't be waiting for His plan to unfold. Now, this experience on that morning, hearing a word to my spirit from the Spirit of God, was a reminder of the power of a simple but supernatural word that brought amazing clarity and peace in an instant. The Good Shepherd was guiding my heart and mind to His good purposes for me. As a result of that, I came out of that time feeling really energized, released from some of my own burden I put on myself, and very clear about what I needed to do. So those words again in John 10. "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." So what does that look like for you? What does it look like to practice listening to the Good Shepherd? Whether as you move into a boardroom meeting and you ask Him for wisdom for a key decision you need to make, that you can read the room and respond accordingly. Maybe it's a simple prayer as you go to pick up the kids from the school. Who do you want me to talk to in the playground today? Maybe catching up with a friend for coffee and a chat, and what word, Jesus, do you want me to bring as an encouragement to them? And visiting your grandchildren, how can I lead them in the way of Jesus today? Now, we can offer a small but repeated prayer just this week, like the one Samuel as a young boy prayed. "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." That simple act, and I encourage you to actually do it out loud, will be met with the response of the Good Shepherd. I know who you are. Thank you for asking me to speak. Here is what I want to speak into your life today. You may not have it in those exact words, but you'll get a sense that the Good Shepherd loves to hear from us and a heart that is willing to listen. As we repeatedly do this, you'll find that actually you may get a picture in your mind's eye of some situation, maybe a reminder of a particular person, something you need to address, think more deeply about. Maybe a particular scripture or a song of praise might come to you. The shepherd loves to speak with his sheep. Be blessed today.